My favorite thing, I don't know if you can hear it in the Twitch chat, but we can certainly hear it. The setup's right in front of us. I love how you can tell who's playing. I hear a Yoshi very clearly, and I know it's Snack.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. I love that they both start by throwing the projectiles in the opposite ways.
They're like, hold on, we gotta get set up first.
Button check? Well, JoJo's make more sense. Squidplumber's I can almost see as a setup.
Oh, well, he does that. You throw it backwards and then start running that way.
I see.
Because then it covers you.
Right, right.
Like, people forget about it. It goes off camera, and then it comes back and it covers you.
I guess because you're like, your thing is like, oh, if it goes off camera, then it can't be valid anymore, but that's not true at all.
Yeah, because Smash players do not have object runners.
It's true. They don't have a lot of things.
It's a children's party game for a reason. Yeah, driver's license, deodorant, object permanent, jobs, and
We're built different though. We have like all of those things.
that's why we see it.
It's true. That's why the ladder is so well run, because we're employed and have
We know how to do
lives.
Okay, we're just being so mean now.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, I feel like running a tournament is harder than people think.
Oh,
If I
it's
was like
super
focused on competing at the same time, couldn't do it.
People do not know what goes into this.
High key, that's kind of why I stopped competing at ladder. It's really hard to like take your TO hat that's been on like all day and like switch it off really quickly and go to competing hat. It's just such a different like mindset you have to be in.
It's literally a lobotomy. Like, you're replacing your brain.
Yeah, the TOs that can do well at their own tournaments, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what kind of 6-man local you're running.
That was Waddy for such a long time, the hashtag.
That's true.
I'm like, why are we even here?
But he didn't have to do all the setup.
We're gonna win everything. You run the tournament.
That's true.
You nerf.
He wasn't even really running it though. Like there was other people TOing for him.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
You just hang out.
It's different when we have to set everything up, right?
Especially at ladder, since you literally have to set up the menu.
Right. JoJ has figured out the counter to Belmont, which is hitting them with some aerial under the stage
Yeah.
and leaving them unable to recover.
Oh, JoJ's Diddy head guard is crazy.
Yeah, and on this matchup, it matters a lot. That said, Squid is a very tight aerial game when he gets it.
Ooh. Yeah, JoJ's pressure is like crazy. Trying to maintain stage control. He's such a hard character to pin down.
Right.
Good parry on the banana.
Honestly, the set is just fun. It's two very swingy characters on two characters who... Well, one character who, like you said, is hard to pin down. And the other one who, like, Squid just makes him move in ways that you've never seen before.
Yes. Squid makes Belmont look fast.
Right. I think Squidplumber is well loved in the region. But I think, like,
100%.
just watching him, it never gets boring. He just does such crazy cool things with Belmont. And it's like, on this character of all characters, like, this character that people think is, like, bottom 5, Squidplumber just tells them, like, he just beats the shit out of them and tells them to shut up because his character is good. I don't know what he thinks about his character. But he sure makes it look good.
Yeah.
Like, I think it speaks a lot when you play a character like this and like the way you play makes people want to play it. But it's way harder than it looks.
JoJ misses confirmed. You're right. I think, you know, Squidplumber pushes the advantages of Belmont really well.
Right.
It makes that part of the character so effective. So if you just can't handle that, like, you get destroyed by Squidplumber.
Right. Another local player who I think does that with not a low tier character, but a character people don't really see like that. Crits with Lucas. I've never seen Lucas move that way.
That Lucas is insane.
I've never seen more Zairs thrown in a single like stuff.
Yeah, walking the dog.
Right, right.
And JoJ finds
Oh.
a bear. Squid was bringing that back.
It's true.
It was anybody's game.
The fun of this set, though, is that you truly don't know. Like, who's gonna take this? You don't know. It really could be like a, who's feeling it more in this moment? You know, I think Squid is just an incredibly cool player. I think we're very fortunate as a region to have him. I think he's also the face of MGVA's a very mid-tier character region. He's the face of that, like, by far.
Him and Smub.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Him and Smub. We see a little less of Smub these days, but he's just as impressive.
Right. I mean, his glitch performance was insane. Justin Biles was giving everybody trouble in the region, and then Smub showed up to glitch and was like, what are you guys talking about?
Multiple 3 stacks on him. Crazy.
Oh my god, I was sitting with Rip Van Winkle. He walks away for the set. He comes back 5 minutes later and we're like, Rip, you just missed an entire set. He's like, what are you guys talking about? We're like, yeah, Smub just like...
Annihilated.
And it's honestly, I think it speaks so much to Smub's power as a character. He's such a wild card. It is so funny watching him play.
And the funniest thing is, like, he did those friendlies with Swifter right before.
Right.
And he's like, okay, I got it. And then he was like, Swifter's Violet took games for me. it was like, what?
What scrolls does Swifter have?
And Swifter 2-0 Justin today. Loser.
Swifter's on the run.
Yeah, Swifter was on the run.
I'll say this every single week if I have to, but he's getting much better, even if he doesn't admit it. I think he's sitting right outside, I'll tell him that.
Oh, Swifter is doing much better. Get on my nose.
You just hate him.
Who knocked him up today?
Squidplumber. That's a very fair loss, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at his bracket, he had a great run.
Ladder's always stacked. You make it into top 12, top 8. You should be proud of yourself. These two are keeping up with each other exactly right now. Jojo's so good at just not letting Squidplumber get the forward smash. And Squidplumber's so good at just not letting Jojo get any confirms.
They're seriously so just back and forth with it. It would have been nice if Jojo had been able to connect that, because it was almost a perfect opportunity to land something there. It's another one of those moments where I'm sitting there watching this set and I'm like, I have no clue who's taking this game.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the most fun, right? Because like you like having one person to cheer for, but also I don't like having anyone to cheer for. I like not having anyone to cheer for.
There's been a lot of sets like that today, where it's like, it could be like back and forth and there could be deficits that people make up. But no, today it's been a lot of people being like at the exact same percentage for like the entire...
And that's what happens when ZD and Enhanced aren't here. Everyone and their mom comes out to fight for their life.
Yeah, I bet everybody here wishes today was the podcast.
Actually, I feel like this is like the leftovers from last week because we're seeing a lot of people that didn't get to show up last week. We are getting the AOS, we're getting the Squidplumber top 8 that we should have seen last week, we're getting the Jojo, we're getting all these things that we just didn't see last week. This is almost like the Little Brother, the sequel.
Yeah, it is.
But it's...
Everybody else.
I don't want to say it's more entertaining, because Lord knows I love watching Enhanced play. I could do it like day in and day out, but this is just so back and forth. Like, this entire bracket is just so I don't know who's going to win today.
Yeah.
Like, based on seeding, you think AOS.
That will do the job. Yeah, Squidplumber. And, I mean, Richter on this is so scary. Just because of the platform.
Right.
You can't approach from above nearly as well. And you certainly don't want to approach horizontally against that character. What do you do? Jojo going to FD.
Does he have a plan? I feel like this is a good stage for both of them.
Yeah.
I almost can't decide who it's better for. Maybe Diddy?
I think Diddy, probably. I'm not sure. I don't know what Diddy gets on the platform, so I wouldn't be surprised if
I almost feel like it's more what Squid can't get off of having no platforms.
Right.
Because, like, it's just so much easier to avoid projectiles. Well, I feel like you can play less around projectiles.
He's like less safe from above right now.
Right.
There's no platform. Like, you play on Smashville or Hollow Bastion, and like, the name of the game is Squidplumber to hold center.
Right.
They can't approach above.
But here
it's like known as right. FD the Great Teacher. characters like that, at least.
Right.
But Squidplumber's been able to like keep up. He just hasn't been able to be consistent.
That's a hard thing to do against Diddy Kong, especially against Jojay's Diddy. He's so good at pushing his advantage and knowing when he can go in harder.
Corner pressure is also good. He just keeps him corner until he wants to let you go. Oh! That was slick!
Now that's a banana combo you want to see.
That was really clean. And you know, that's kind of the cool thing about Diddy is like, that looked a little different than some of the other banana combos.
Right.
Kind of just make so much sense, I swear.
Build-A-Bear has banana combos.
Yeah, and it's like, it's cool. Like, that's super creative.
It's true. It's not like Build-A-Bear then, it's like Lego World. I think Lego World is better, right?
Yeah.
He's just saying nonsense in the commentary booth. We love to hear it. God, and Joji does not care.
Yoda's bullying him right now.
He's like, oh, you're gonna take my banana? I'll take your holy water. I think Diddy with holy water is objectively a lot scarier than Richter with banana.
Yeah. So, I mean, both of them can combo into forward smash with the other's projectile, which is what they want to do.
Right, right. I really liked that usage of the barrels to get right into Squidplumber's facing. It was like a perfect neutral reset.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do from that far off the stage, but if you have a recovery like barrels, why not? Oh,
Yeah,
and
see?
he reads the roll-in.
Yeah. And you know that backwards cross like messes people up. Yeah, it's still gonna come back. Young Link players don't do that, right?
Do
Like with Boomerang, throw it backwards and just like rush it.
they should.
That's what Squidplumber makes really good use of backwards cross. Like that's one of his things. I've seen Dom do that as well with Richter. Maybe just because it stays out for such a long time.
Right.
But
I feel like it's a little more meaningful than like Young Link Boomerang.
right, projectiles that come back out or come back to you, like throwing it back. Yeah, so Squidplumber not too far behind on Jojay's counter pick.
Jojay is absolutely dominating. I feel like we're starting to see why he picked the FD here. He's just able to dance around and do whatever he wants to. It's a lot harder for Squidplumber to do what he wants.
Yeah, Squidplumber hasn't been able to maintain stage control.
Right. This banana's really, really messing with him on the FD.
Oh yeah, Squidplumber at 50% now.
That said, a couple straight hits from this Richter and Jojay could be looking at being one game down. Never mind.
Squidplumber 2-1.
I almost want to know what Squid banned there and why he didn't take FD away. Because I feel like FD is such a scary stage in this matchup.
Yeah.
Also, I just feel like nobody goes to FD. Because FD could be so much.
The thing is, like, there are versions of FD besides FD that you might want to ban. That's like Kalos and Talon. Because Talon, even with Talon's off, for a little while it becomes final destiny.
Right.
But I agree. I wonder what the bans were. Because that clearly, even though it was close, it wasn't working for Squidplumber at all.
Right.
Way too small battles.
This definitely seems like a better stage pick for Richter right off the bat. Because he's able to do the things with the platforms that he wants to do. And he can get the center stage control that he wants.
Yeah. And the platform stuff he can do near the ledge. So like when he's exerting corner pressure, he's actually safe from above.
I feel we're already seeing why platforms are just so much better for Richter.
Yeah. If you're a character that likes to like hold your ground and then touch your horizontally.
Right. And Squid knows this.
Jojay, and that's the other thing, he set up holy water on the platform and I'm covered in jungle, which is like nuts.
It really does feel like this set is going to come come down to whatever that last stage is going to be.
Yeah, it's looking like a game 5. Joj is not doing it.
Right. And obviously, that is such an early kill.
Squid did not get hit that stuff. Yeah, just rough. You cannot pull it out.
So
That's
clearly Squid bans FT here.
yeah.
And whatever his other ban is, what is Joj's best option? Obviously, he can't go back to the FT, but it doesn't matter because it's banned.
Right.
What does he do? Maybe a town?
Town or Squid bans FT, Squid bans town.
It's risky leaving either of those up.
Or DS2. I'm not sure. Jojo won there.
Looks like Jojo's picking it back up pretty cleanly here. We just have to see how long he can hold on before Squid does Squid things and takes that last stop.
Like that.
Oh lord, I haven't seen an X kill in a while.
That wasn't even like, all I see Axe kill out like the apex or like past it.
Right.
He just like chucked it in his face.
I feel here we're either going to see Town or Kalos. Looks like they're
Luigi's
looking...
Mansion, which also turned into FP Cola. Nope.
Or the PS2.
Or the PS2. Joj did win here, so I'm not surprised.
It's true. And with MDSR, he's free to take it.
It's a much bigger stage. Platforms aren't nearly as close to the ledge. And then like the middle, platforms are spaced further apart, so the middle is kind of empty.
Right. I want to say this is definitely a better pick for Joj. I think, like you said, the platforms being further away from the ledge really helps Joj avoid those holy water catches.
Yeah. Also, just Squid, if he wants to pressure, like he can't be perfectly under the platform at ledge. Like you got to be close to the edge of it, the edge that's facing the ledge of the stage. Makes it like the frontal approach from the ledge, like he's actually vulnerable from the air.
Joj's shield looking awfully small here. If Squid pressures it anymore, we can be looking at a shield break. This would be funny on a Richter.
Ooh.
Excellent use of the banana to cross that Squidplumber. Oh. Banana is really a Diddy player's best friend, and Joj is showing us why here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Joj, in a good spot. Gotta get some extra credit here.
As long as Squid plays a little more patient, he picks it back up and makes it even again.
Absolutely. That's the thing, like getting center stage picture on this stage matters a little less, just because you are vulnerable from above. Joj can't find his way, but
Excellent edge
Squidplumber
guard.
found that stock. Yep. Only 39% on Squidplumber right now.
Joj is not letting him catch up at all. He's taking his lead and he's running with it.
Yep.
Oh, the banana into the holy water, I like it. Honestly, catching up that last couple percent shouldn't be that much of a feat for Richter. He does have a lot of hard hits, so as long as he can get back in, keep his lead, he should be good.
Oh, good
And it doesn't
DI. Phenomenal DI from Squidplumber.
He's learned now.
That's like the thing about Diddy's smashes, is that forward smash and up smash can DI them very easily. Just because they take forever to actually finish.
Oh, that long holy water throw. The way they're both playing this, it makes me feel like they're on last stock, but they really both have a stock after this.
Yeah. Squidplumber at 174, finally on his last stock of the set. Gotta take a stock here.
You can tell he's getting a little desperate because he's getting a little aggressive here.
Yep. Joj all over him.
Joj can sense the panic for sure. He's running in on him at every opportunity.
We're at 73%. Joj doing a really good job avoiding these up airs.
Squid definitely getting very swingy. He's taking a lot of up Bs out of shield that honestly, like, you would want to win, but they just aren't. That said, those barrels were a huge misstep. That could cost him the stock.
It really could. Squidplumber's in that ledge trap situation. Joj finds his way back to the stage.
Ooh, and he monkey flips to catch him.
Oh, it's looking rough for Squidplumber. Alright. He can certainly do it.
As long as he's careful about where he places himself in these last couple seconds.
Grind it out, yeah.
He just has to make sure he stays patient and knows what he's doing. But Joj is really on it with these parries. He's not letting him get a single % of damage in.
Yeah.
And now it's almost like the opposite of the last stock. They're both playing kind of scared. They both want it to be over, but they don't want it to be them.
Oh, that's not going to be it. Squidplumber's off stage.
Oh.
And that forward air will be
Excellent,
okay.
excellent set from both of them.
Yeah, that was good.
In the end, it really was a stage pick thing. It was a stage
It
pick
really
set.
was, yeah.
And it's hard to see players that are that close in skill level where the only thing that matters is the stage